Hi, we are the directors and cast of Wicker, and we're here at Sundance with IndieWire. The logline is it, right? You know, like you hear that and you're like, that's a movie. You know, it sounds visual, exciting, you know, very character focused as well, which we really love. And we didn't really have to pitch it. Luckily, we had somebody brought us a short story. We were lucky, our producer Justin, and we just have a sort of great rapport, and he trusted us, and we got very lucky that along the way we had a lot of nice people trusting us to kind of just make the movie we wanted to make.
We just wanted to see what this couple would look like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah. There's one half of, yeah.
Yes.
What was the challenge like acting alongside a Wicker version of Alexander Skarsgård?
Well, I'm actually quite grateful that he was Wicker, because, well, actually that's not true, because Alexander, as we all know, is a very beautiful man, but in Wicker, believe it or not, he's even more beautiful.
Extra hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah. He's not here to defend himself. So.
No, he was nicknamed Hot Basket on the thing, on the film, the thing,
The
film.
thing, yeah. That thing.
But I think the script, when I read it, felt like top 3 of my favourite scripts I'd ever read. And it's true, though. It is true. Honestly, I can't lie. And I was excited to play the part, excited to see how it would all work, and really amazed at what Weta did with the Wicker suit. It was incredible. And Alex's gentle voice coming out of this sort of breathtaking, mountainous, beautiful Wicker man was great. And I really enjoyed the village jealousy.
It was like the top 9 scripts I've ever read. It was like 8. We won't talk about 9. No, just like Olivia said, it's completely original and never read anything like it. I love the fact that the characters didn't have names. They just had professions, or the wife of a profession, in a really sort of small community of people that all knew each other. And we play sort of the outsiders of town. He's an eccentric. They just had me right away. It was really lovely and completely unlike anything I'd ever read. So they had me.
Well, I think part of the reason I loved this script so much too is because it had this kind of magic to it, as in it feels like a fairy tale, but it also has this gritty reality in terms of the politics of the place. I mean, it is a study of patriarchy in this kind of magic real world. And so in terms of inserting myself into the world was incredibly built by our amazing crew. From the second that I walked onto, you know, our lot where I had costume fittings, we have these amazing costume designers. Everything was just realized with such detail, but so much imagination. So for me, the joy of making this was a combination of the magical world, but also just the reality of the performances in front of me. It's hard to explain because Alex is a Wicker man, yet there's like such gravitas and beauty and he's so real in front of you, you know. So I just sort of showed up, and the whole thing was built around for us to just walk onto and enjoy each other's work, and Alex and Eleanor kind of just made that for us. It was just a total gift as an actor.
We did it all ourselves. Yeah. We did the production design.
Yeah.
It just reminded me when I was a kid, like seeing C-3PO for the first time. You don't question, well, what is that? How did that come to be? You just accept it. And Alex and Eleanor have just done that same thing, and they've sort of created a world. And when you're in trusted hands like that, you just go anywhere, and you believe anything. And a man made of wicker, okay, I'm on that course with you. And that's the real beauty of great cinema.
And it was a practical suit, so he's looking like, and we did a tiny bit of touch up in post, but that's what he looks like, is what he looked like in real life.
Yeah.
A very imposing person to be around, very stoic.
All day, every day.
Yeah, all day, every day.
Not many actors would have been able to do that, I reckon.
It's a funny thing to
Yeah.
give notes to the Wicker husband because he's just like, you
So
know,
stoic.
this
Yeah.
person standing in front of you and, you know, he's just like, yeah, well, maybe we could try it. Da, da, da. And he's just like, yeah, good note, thanks. Yeah. You know, he's just so sweet about it, but he's quite a intimidating presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were all in the presence of sort of this work of art that Weta created. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It was
incredibly
it was
beautiful.
amazing.
We were so lucky that Weta were on really early in the process. Like they were kind of the earliest people, other than you, I guess, but well, you, yeah. That they did really early concept design for us, and Joe, who you know was on the project right through to physically being on set, applying the suit to Alex's face, having that sort of consistency over the span of really a year that we were working together was huge.
We knew we needed it to look like Alex, and we needed it to respond to his facial gestures. So it did all that. It moved when he moved, and we just always believed it would work. And then once we got on set, or we did this camera test, and you and Alex walked around together as you were in makeup as Fisher Woman, he was his Wicker husband, and it really worked really well. And everybody was, I think, financiers hugely relieved, and we were all just blown away. We couldn't believe it.
Olivia, did you have a favorite moment on set?
Ooh, that's the first time I've been asked that so far. So I had lots of.
The bed breaking? No.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
There is a bit where they enjoy a very good intimate relationship, and it's quite vigorous, and the bed doesn't stand up to it. And when that broke, that is genuine a roar of laughter, because it was quite surprising how it crashed to the floor. What I also really loved is Elle and Al are a married couple, and rather than getting our sweet stand-ins to sort of lie sort of like that, sort of, they thought we can't ask them to do that. So these guys would practice try-out positions and things for us.
We
It was
did
very
the bed
funny.
breaking stunt.
We did the bed breaking
ourselves. We got to see what it would be like.
We
It
did.
was
Very funny.
thrilling.
It was. It really is.
It
Like,
was
oh
like,
my god.
what's that ride where you just drop?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Alex, wear the
Tower
Wicker
of Terror?
costume tonight, please.
I swear it's not like that.
Yeah, the whole Wicker husband suit was an incredible technical feat, really.
Right, yeah.
They kind of invented a new 3D printing process that involved like textures that were woven that could move out of polyurethane, and that took 6 months, and it was for Alex's exact face, and it didn't look good on anybody else's face.
Yeah.
So we didn't know until the day before how it would look.
Great. And also just the fact that we sort of created this village. I mean, there was many days, there's quite a big ensemble outside of these folks, but there were many days on set where everyone was there, and we were shooting with 3 cameras, and there's a lot going on. But I think sort of the biggest thing was like that the cast, everyone was just so invested and always so in their character that we could just be shooting 360 everything, and there's always a moment to catch. And that was like something that was sort of intimidating to step into, because you think, oh gosh, like how is this all going to work?
Yeah.
But they really all just brought such liveliness to their characters that it all kind of came
And it's a whole
together.
village. It's a whole village.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we didn't have movies as influences. We just had paintings.
I know. Was it Lol Crawley, our DP is incredible, as I'm sure everybody knows, Oscar winner Lol Crawley.
Yeah.
We mostly worked with like paintings and old photography references for the look of the film, because we found that it was just sort of, there's a nice texture to a painting, and that's kind of what we were going for. Of course, you know, there's like certain single images or single frames that you're kind of like, oh, this one
Right.
shot, maybe you can reference something, but we didn't have an overarching film reference.
We just told
It's a
Lowell.
tricky one to pin down.
Yeah. We just told Lowell, like, make this look like a 17th century Dutch painting, and then he would do it in a half hour.
I was like, sure, no problem.
And Andres and Attila, sorry,
The costume
they
designers.
were incredible.
Yeah.
And the drawings when I got there.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I know.
So there were Fisher women who wore sort of thigh-high leather wellies, so they could get, but their skirts, they looked like onions, would tie up these great big skirts like onions, and so they recreated all of this. And the Hungarian brides they found with
Yes.
the weird hats,
Yeah.
and all of these lovely influences. They were brilliant, weren't they?
Very good.
Really
yeah.
cool.